What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be just taking you guys through my makeup today. I use my everyday products, but I did do a little eye look, and I choose just like a little chit chat, just a chill video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys want to see more, make sure to let me know. But without further ado, let's just get on to today's video. Public service announcement before I get started. This on my neck right here is getting worse as we speak because I literally just burned my neck. I was trying to get like one of these curls in here because these curls literally looked horrible and like my hair literally looked straight. Like, you see this piece of hair, like it's like so straight. So I was curling it like that, and then I like opened it like this, so then this part hit my neck, and it's literally like my neck is burning right now. But what can I do about that? I'm literally always burning myself. Like, I have a burn scar right here from like 6th grade. Can you see that? And then I had like a burn across my whole face, and then I had a burn right here that everybody thought was chocolate in middle school, and then I had a burn on my forehead up here in high school, freshman year, and then I have a burn right here from my toaster oven or like air fryer thing, and now I have one on my neck. So it's never ending. Okay, so now that I'm all set up, my hair looks like super big. I put like this like spray, this like volumizing spray. Not really sure how I'm feeling about my hair right now. It's not really my favorite, but I really need to film a video. It's stressing me out. Anyway, I'm gonna prime my face. First, I'm going to use my Milk Primer, Hydro Grip Primer. This honestly works really good, and I've had it for a while, and I use it every day, and I use like a pretty good amount, maybe like 3 to 4 pumps a day. So then I use like a blurring primer. I use different ones, but I like using the e.l.f. Putty primer, obviously. And this is the one that I use the most, just the pink one. You can see all my nail scratches in there. But I want to try like maybe like the matte one or something, cause I don't really know. It's like cool or whatever, but I kind of want to try a different one. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to brow gel my eyebrows. I'm using this Essence Lash and Brow Mascara. It looks like this. This is my second one. It's only like $2 or something, or $3, or maybe like something like that. But I've already gone through one of these. I needed a new brow gel because I don't really have too much. Like, I didn't really have any really left because I had a lot, but I like recently just ran out of all of them. So, and I don't really am a big fan of the e.l.f. one because I feel like it is cheap, but it literally lasts me like 2 seconds. So we don't. And I'm sorry for the background noises. I literally told my brother to like shut up already a lot of times, and he hasn't. So obviously I don't hold as much authority as I thought I did. I'm gonna use this Beauty Creations like angled brush. It looks like this. It came in like a set. I like using these brushes better than like this type of brush, because this type of brush I feel like makes my streaks too, like, it kind of is easier to just like get that arch right there with this kind of brush that I'm using. I'm using the Maybelline Master Concealer. I literally love this concealer. Focus, man. This concealer is the bomb. I'm just gonna squeeze some on my vanity because I make a mess on here anyways, so I'll just clean it up after, because I don't like squirting on my hand because then it's just a mess, and I sometimes forget to wash it off, and then it's just like it's everywhere. So I just conceal my eyebrows. Honestly, I don't really do much to my eyebrows, like product wise. I do use a brow pencil though. I'm gonna get my e.l.f. This is a concealer brush, Flawless Concealer Brush. I've literally had this brush for so long, and it still looks so good. I just washed it actually. But this is like my favorite concealer brush. It blends everything out super good, and I got this like literally maybe like 6th or 7th grade. I've had this brush for years. I need to get a new one. Pretty sure they still sell it, but literally this brush is everything. These two things by Truly Beauty are really good. The Heartbreaker Jelly Lip Plumping Mask really plumps my lips and makes it really nice, but it does kind of hurt because it's plumping, you know. I honestly think this is a really great product, and I think it's like 10 bucks or something, so I definitely recommend this. And literally, like, I use this almost every time I do my makeup, and look at like how full it still is. You only need a little bit, and you have like little hearts on your lips. So these are really cute, and it has aloe vera and vitamin E boost, and I think this is a really good plumping mask to use every time before your makeup. And then I also have this unicorn fruit pumping lip balm. This one has acai boost, peppermint, and matcha. This is literally like so cute, and I have a code with Truly Beauty actually, so you can use my code if you're interested in any of these items. But I definitely think that something like this is essential for like before you do your makeup. I'm gonna put this on my lips. Literally I just take it in the back of my nails. And just like that, it's on my lips. I don't have lips, but we make it work. We work with what we have here. I'm going with my brow pencil. This one is the ColourPop brow pencil, and this one is an ash brown. They didn't have the shade that I usually use, but this one actually works pretty good because the other one that I use is lighter than my eyebrow because I wanted my eyebrows to be lighter. But honestly, I made a mistake because I usually use this to fill in my sparse areas, not like my whole eyebrow. So it doesn't make my eyebrows lighter. It just makes those sparse areas that I try filling in look like I have nothing there. So this one is an ash brown, which is like more like kind of in the middle. So I just like to fill in like my arch right here because this is, you know, I'm putting castor oil on my brows to get them to grow out more because that is like over plugged right there. As well as up here on my on my arch, I like to just fill that in so that it looks more defined. Just cute. You guys should go follow LOML Gabby on Instagram. Y'all chillin'. Y'all should follow y'all chillin'. I miss my cousin so much. But she's the one who made my intro that I used in today's video. First time you guys are seeing my intro. I'm gonna put that jewelry lip enhancer on now. You could put a thicker like layer of that lip plumping mask, but personally I'm good with it like that. I'm gonna get my Sephora. This is a pro highlighter. This is a 98 brush, but I'm not gonna use it for that. I use this for setting powder. I'm gonna use my Fit Me powder. This is the 120 classic ivory one, and I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna set my eyelids. I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Hill JH30 brush. It's just a fluffy blending brush, super big. And I'm gonna go in with my transition shade. This is my everyday, like all the time transition shade. And this one is in Bare to Wear. It's like a very light brown. And I literally, like, I love this. It's like the perfect amount of pigmented. Super good. And I like to just use this as my, like, everywhere shade. Anyway, so now that I blended that all in, I'm going to get like a smaller brush. But it's like, this one's the Jaclyn Hill JH36. And this one's the JH30. So you see they're not really of a big difference. But this one is still fluffy, but it's just smaller. So I'm going with that. I have like a little something there. I think, what should I do? This shade is my, like, all the, like, I literally love this shade. In the Huda Beauty palette, this shade in Teddy is like, I use that one all the time too. Because it's like such like a unique neutral like brown. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like really unique, but it's still like very basic, if that makes sense. Like it's a basic color, but it's unique. And I'm gonna use the color in Bare, which is just like a white shade. And like I was getting really bored of my room. Like I was getting so tired of it, and I literally just like moved stuff, and I like cleaned my closet out this morning. I did my schoolwork. School was pretty easy today. I had like my easier classes I had like my easier classes today, which I've had my harder classes all week because we've been having our Mondays off. So like they kind of like switched the schedule. So like we had the same amount of time in each class since we didn't have our like hard classes. Or they're not actually hard classes, they're just my hard classes, you know. But yeah. So they like switched our schedule a little bit so that we had like the same classes at the same time, the same amount of time. So this week was a little bit stressful on me. I had a math quiz, which I have really bad like math anxiety. Like literally hyperventilated in the classroom before taking a math quiz before. Like literally I cannot stand math. Like it's not even like not liking math. Me hating math is an understatement. It's like so much more than that. I don't even like, I literally, the thought of math. I can do numbers. I can't do no letters, shapes. Yeah, I can't do all that. I had a math quiz. No, anyway, I like did not even finish my sentence. But I'm so proud of myself because I had a math quiz and I kind of like understood it. And a lot of times I like try like avoiding my math quizzes at all costs. And I like, you know, I stood up to this one. I like actually like, I went to class and I took it and I like didn't really leave any answers blank even if I didn't understand. that much, which I understand the first like whole first part of the like quiz was like really easy, but the second part was a little bit harder, but it was only 2 questions, and I don't know how much she's gonna like grade us for those 2 questions. Hopefully not a lot though, because girl probably did not do a good job on those, because I don't really know how to do them. I don't really remember. Like, she doesn't. It's like distance learning is so hard, guys. Like, I like barely passed math last year, and I barely made it to math 2. So I'm really thankful that I made it this far, but I still got a long way to go. So I don't know, it's just harder because last quarter I failed math, and I'm like a scholar. I do good in school. I've always done good in school, so that was just kind of disappointing for me. But you know what, we fall and we gotta get right back up, because life doesn't stop for anybody. I'm using the Beverly Hills Anastasia, like this little brush, and I'm gonna use this side, and I'm just gonna pack in some of the, it's just a black shade. This one is the rabbit hole one in Madison Beer Palette, which is like this one right here. I did this look yesterday and I liked it, so I'm gonna do it again. I just like deepen up like your outer face like this with it. God, that thing on my neck is so bad. Like, how am I even gonna take pictures today is my question. Maybe I should cover it up with makeup, because it's kind of just ugly, but it burns right now really bad. So I don't really want to put makeup on it, so I'll put makeup on it like once I'm all done. For my eyes, I think that's pretty much good. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to go on with my mascara. I'm using this Tarte mascara. I don't really care what mascara I use, because I put on eyelashes anyway, so I just need something to darken up my eyelashes, so that at least it like looks like my eyelashes are blended in, you know. So I'm just gonna use this one. This mascara is actually pretty good. I don't really use it too hot. Oh my god, I messed up. I accidentally got it on my eyeshadow. If I need to fix it later, I will, but I think that's good. So I just have my mascara on now, and I'm going to get my foundation, or no, I'm gonna get my color corrector. I use this Maybelline Master Camo color corrector, and it's like a stick. It's like 10 bucks, and it's like really good. It's just like a normal color corrector on. Oh my god, me not blending out my freaking primer. Oh wait, why is it flaking off though? What is this? This had never happened before. So like my skin was flaking, and I'm not really sure what that was from. I think it was from my acne medication though, because I have like this little like thing that the doctor prescribed to me, and it like dries out your pimples. I think it was that, but whatever. If I don't, my primer is probably like not even on my face anymore, so I literally flaked it off. But whatever, it's whatever. I just get that, and I'm gonna blend this out with a beauty blender, and I use this like beauty blender that came in my Rocky Charm. It's like actually really good. I really like it, but I'm just gonna enjoy it while I can, because I'm pretty sure it's like 20 or 30 bucks like originally, and that's not really something I'm willing to pay. But this is like one of my favorite sponges ever, and it's like really good. Honestly, this covers up acne really good. Like you can see, like you can really see the redness. It cancels out the redness. Color wheel, you know, green cancels out red. But there's that, I guess. That's that on that. I'm gonna get some foundation. I use the L'Oreal Infallible foundation in 405 Porcelain. I tried the Morphe. I actually just like returned the Morphe foundation yesterday, because it was not the move for me. Comment down below if you guys tried the Morphe foundation and what you guys thought about it, because I know like what works on other people's skin won't work on yours. Like what works on somebody else's skin might not work on everybody's skin. But honestly, everybody and their mothers was raving about that, so I was like, it has to be good. And you know, my skin isn't like super dry or anything. It also isn't matte. It's not like, I mean, what? My skin isn't like super dry. It also isn't like super like dewy or like oily. It's kind of like combo skin, more towards the dry side, but you know, like nothing a little moisturizer can't fix. So it's really like not that big of a deal. Like my skin is like pretty good on like that, so I feel like, you know, my skin would look good on it, like with it, because like what, I gave it like so many chances. I tried it with so like I switched my primers, my powders, my setting sprays. Literally I've done everything in the book, you name it. I've like changed my application like tools. I've literally done anything I can to get this foundation to work on me, and it has not. Like I always love my L'Oreal foundation like better, and it's like a little cheaper. Not too big of a difference, but honestly like I would rather spend the $12 than the 20 on that. And I wasn't really a big fan of the brush. I wasn't a big fan of anything about it. So I did return it because I have a bad habit of not returning anything I don't like. I just keep it and it just sits there. I'm gonna put some lashes on. I used these lashes yesterday. These are the ColourPop Falsies in Bay. My cousin got these for me for either Christmas or my birthday. I don't really remember, but these are really pretty. I didn't really know how I was gonna feel about these because I kind of liked them, but they were like different. I didn't have any lashes like this, so I didn't really know how they were gonna look on me, but they're actually really nice. So I really don't think I want to wear them today because I want to wear those for like when I actually do things. These lashes are literally humongous, guys. Like, I die. My gosh, if you guys are interested in like really big lashes, try A1 Lashes Shop. They have really like big like lashes, and the packaging is super cute. These ones are in drip. I actually did like these ones a lot. They're not like super big, but they are still bigger than my normal ones. I keep wanting to try big lashes, but I don't really know if they're for me, like if they're for my eyes, because I always see people wearing big lashes and like I wish I could pull those off, but it's just like some people can pull things off better. Like I don't really do 25mm. And then I also have these ones in OG that look really pretty and like fluffy. I don't really know, guys. I don't really know. I kind of like to stick with my more natural lashes, I guess. Some may say. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna come back with my lashes on because this is a long process. This is a really long, hard process. So I'm gonna come back with all with my lashes on, and I'll tell you guys which ones I have on or whatever. Because I don't really wanna be editing 2 hours of footage. So I'll be right back. I know I told you guys I would come back and tell you what lashes I'm wearing, but honestly, I do not know because I'm not perfect. I don't take off my makeup every time and put them back in the boxes. I have a lot of lashes. Like for example, these are just like laying there. These are like 3. Like, where's the 4th one? Like, why do I just have 3 lashes? Like, I don't really know, but I like literally leave lashes everywhere. So these are just lashes that I like picked up from like loosely. But I wanted to show you guys this thing that I got from TJ Maxx. It looks like this was on like, I forgot who, I think it was on TikTok or YouTube, but it's like this like little lash clamper, and I don't really know what you're supposed to use it for, but I saw this girl like use it to put on her eyelashes, but I use it to clamp my eyelashes down and to like really like smash my lashes together. I think it works really good. I'm gonna use my Sonia Kashuk foundation brush. I use a foundation brush and a beauty blender because I feel like you get more coverage when you use a foundation brush, but then I also feel like it leaves streaks, so I like to use both. But I'm gonna go with my foundation. I know it looks really white, like it literally looks white, but just wait till I blend it out and you see it like finally done. So then what I like to do is where I need more coverage, I just put this on my beauty blender. I don't know if I'm like running out or what's the issue here, but I just like to pat some of this from my beauty blender onto where I need extra coverage, which is usually just my cheeks. I'm just patting all that in. Now that that's all bright, I get my Milk Flex Concealer Corrector in Porcelain as well. It looks like this, and I use this and I just go like in here as well as up here, and that brightens up my face a lot. You guys can see. We love the bright under eye, as you can see. I love bright under eyes. So we're gonna do this again. I used to like put concealer around my nose right here, but honestly my nose gets so itchy right here, and maybe it's because I've been putting concealer there, so I stopped, but my nose is still so itchy. If your guys' nose gets itchy there, like let me know, because my nose is literally always so itchy there for no reason. I'm not sure why though. So now I'm gonna contour. I use my Fenty Beauty Milk Contour. I don't usually contour the sides of my face anymore too much because I don't really like it. I don't really like care for contouring. I will just use bronzer. I stopped contouring my face like actually like just recently. My makeup has changed all the time, but what I do like to cream contour is my nose, because my nose is very big. I'm just using this fluffy blending brush. I think I got it from like Ipsy or something. I actually just canceled my Ipsy because I like BoxyCharm a lot better than Ipsy, because I feel like BoxyCharm has a lot more name brands than Ipsy does. and I get to try like better things. And just Ipsy, like I had a lot of like bad bags with Ipsy, and for Baki Charm I feel like I like the products a lot more. I'm just gonna powder the sides and stuff. So now my powder, I use a lot of powder, guys, and it's crazy because I have like dry skin, but the primers that I use, and I also use a really thick moisturizer, I feel like make it all work. But I love the Kylie powder. I know a lot of people say you're paying for her name when you're paying for her stuff, and I think that's the case with a lot of like brands. I mean, with a lot of her stuff, like a lot of her stuff you're honestly just paying for the name because she's Kylie Jenner. But this is honestly so good. Like I could live without her other things, but this is so good. Oh, besides a couple things, I cannot live without a couple of her things because I do use her products a lot. Her lip kits are like good. They're pretty good. Like I'm not, like I have nothing bad to say about them, but also like for the price, they are kind of pricey. So I feel like you can get better for like a better price. But other than that, like her things are pretty good, but like I feel like her eyeshadows, you pay for the name. Her eyeshadows are not my favorite. I feel like you can definitely get better. And this is a blush brush, but I use it just for my like face, and I'm just gonna like dip in it a little bit. I'm gonna just go over my face. Chef's kiss. I just need to get the center. So that's basically what I do for that. So I just make sure my face is all set because I don't want to like, I literally don't understand how people don't use powder like set their face. Like my mom doesn't set her face, and I'm like, how do you even put like bronzer on without setting your face? Like, does it not like crack on you? Because my freaking like, if I don't put powder on my face, and this literally looks like, once you put the Kylie powder and then this Fenty powder on top of it, it's literally the best thing ever. It literally makes your skin like a filter. And then this foundation with that concealer, I'm telling you, I'm putting out on the best products, and everything's pretty much affordable. You don't have to use the milk. I could live without the milk, but it is a really good eye like brightening. This thing's not close. It is really good for brightening your eyes, but you can use any concealer you like, honestly. And for Tarte Shape, you can honestly just use the Hydro Concealer. But everything that I'm using is pretty much affordable, and I mean, a lot of the things that I use, you can find dupes for easily. Like, if I use something that's, I don't think I use anything that's high-end besides the Huda Beauty palette, but you can just get the Morphe palettes or ColourPop. ColourPop's really good. You can create this look with a lot of different palettes, but that's like the only really high-end thing that I think I used today. So I think everything else is like, you know, pretty much affordable, and you guys should like try this because it's really good. A lot of you guys always ask me how I get like my foundation to look like this, and that is how. Today I think I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty bronzer because it's like a lighter shade, and I think that I haven't used it in a really long time, so maybe I should start using it again. But I have been using this Butter Collection X Whaley Hong, and this is the Everything Face Palette. This is $15, and it comes with the perfect everything. These two bronzer shades, I usually mix them together, and I'm pretty like fair skin tone, but they do have a deeper bronzer as well as a bronzer for like a sunset bronzer. This one's deep, and then this one is just the regular one. But I definitely do think that you could, like, anybody can pull off any of these colors. I think that they're great. They're perfect. These blushes are honestly everything. If you want to go for a more rosy look, you can use this one, or a more peachy look, you can use this one, and they're just so perfect. Everything blends out amazing. Literally, I wanted this palette for so long, and I never really went around to it because I wasn't really too like a fan of these, and I kind of don't want to buy a face palette. I don't really like use face palettes. But this was a complete game changer. I cannot rave about how much I love this. I'm actually not going to use this today, but I just wanted to, because everything else I'm about to use is more like on the pricier side, like my highlighter, my blush, and my bronzer. But this is a really good, like, you know, I'm just trying to use up on my products. I've been using this a lot, so I'm trying to use more like things. But everything I'm about to tell you guys right now, you guys don't need any of it, but you guys need this. And these highlighters, I honestly wasn't a big fan of them, but they're honestly gorgeous. I love like their butter highlighters. It's just these shades I wasn't really a big fan of, but honestly, they're gorgeous. Like, hello. Use the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the sun. I'm gonna use this like press and set bronzer brush. This honestly hugs my cheeks really nicely. Like, it literally hugs it perfectly. Like, this brush hugs my, I got this from like an Ipsy bag, but I love I love this brand. I actually discovered it from Ipsy. I know I was just saying I don't like Ipsy, but I discovered this brand from Ipsy, and I have a lot of their things, like a lot, because every time they would let you choose, I would choose this brand. The Complex Culture Pogue, like, I love everything about them. I love their like lip glosses, their lip blushes, their everything. Blush is my thing. I love blush. Literally, it's everything to me. And I'm gonna use this one in, do I want to use this one? Actually, hold on. This is like a really like, it's not like super brown, but it's like a nude color, and it's like, it has like a little pink tone under it. Undertone. It has like a pink undertone, but it kind of looks different on camera than it does in person. It looks more brown in person, so that's why I'm using this one today, because I feel like it'll like look perfect. And I'm just using my Morphe M105 brush. I love blush. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation Powder, but this is really good. It's like a dupe for the Urban Decay Pressed Powder, and honestly, it's like full coverage, so I love like using it to brighten my under eyes, because it will like, it's a foundation, so obviously it's like gonna give you coverage, but it like brightens up your under eyes so much. Oh, I wish I would have showed you guys the before and after, but it like literally airbrushes your under eyes and smooths it out. I've had this for so long, and for some reason I never like really liked powder foundation, because I didn't really think I could use it for anything else. I also really like it to like kind of, I use this like little fluffy brush. It's like this cheek glow brush. I think it's for highlighter, but I use it for my sides of my face right here, and it honestly just like contours it so nicely and cleans up my, like it cleans it up, like it cleans up my bronzer and my blush so nicely, not so harsh, and then it brightens up my under eyes like no freaking other. I love this, and I also like to put it down on my forehead, and then I'll just do like a little T on my head just to brighten up the center of my face with this, and it's literally the best thing ever, and it's drugstore. And like, I don't use it for a foundation. I'm not sure how much it is, but I'm pretty sure like it lasted me a long time. I've been using this like non-stop, and it doesn't even look like I touched it. I'm gonna go with my blush again, because I like to put blush on my nose before I forget. I think it's like the cutest thing. Like, it's like the cutest like touch to everything. But I use my, look how many carats Fenty Beauty. If you guys know a dupe for this, let me know, because this is like a one-in-a-kind highlighter. This is like literally everything to me. I've been wanting this for so long. It's like so gorgeous. Like, you guys can't see it, but if you guys like go look at like swatches and stuff, like it literally looks like you're putting like loose glitter on your face, and it's like my favorite thing in the whole entire world. Literally, like, this was something that I wanted. Like, this and the Huda Beauty palette was something that I wanted for so long, and I never brought myself to buying, because highlighters is just something I really don't like. I really wouldn't want to spend a lot of money on, you know. And this is like 40 bucks, but it's honestly like one of a kind, and literally it's worth it. So I'm using this Jaclyn Hill JH39 brush. I'm just putting that around like my nose, like to highlight my nose, and I'm also putting this in my inner corners of my eyes. That is like this makeup came out really good. Like, my skin looks really good without like no setting spray right now. I'm not gonna have a setting spray on today, but I am gonna show you guys my setting sprays, because I don't really put on setting spray unless I'm going somewhere. Like, first I use this PIXI Makeup Fixing Mist. It is $15, and I got this at Target. You can also find it at Ulta. This smooths out your skin so much, but honestly with all these products you don't need it. But if you want just that extra blur, you know, you can use it, and I feel like it sets my makeup very well. I've purchased this so many times. This is my Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray, and this is transfer proof. So I use this when I know I'm gonna be going out, because obviously you need to wear masks, you know. And when I went to go get my hair done, I actually did use this, and my makeup stayed on pretty well. But also I use a lot of powders and a lot of setting powders, so everything kind of plays in together, you know. So this works really good for keeping your makeup on under your mask. Only a little bit of my nose came off, but it wasn't that big of a deal. You could barely see it. And since I have blush on my nose, like my nose, like when your makeup comes off, it's like red, so you can barely even tell. MILANI Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. This is up to 16-hour wear. I use this because these don't really give me like a matte or a dewy look. They kind of give you like a natural finish, but I like everything to be flat on my face, so I just use this to like set it all off. I'm not really sure how this works by itself. I just use it to make everything more matte, because if not, then like before I got that matte setting spray, I would just use powder over my setting spray and just like, you know, put it all over. Honestly, that works pretty good too. It all works. Gotta do what you gotta do. But now I'm gonna go on with my lower lashes. Little AOA Studios blending brush. It just looks like that. And I think I used this yesterday because I did the same exact look yesterday. But that shade that I use like the most of, I'm just gonna put under my eyes. I'm gonna use my Roller Lash Mascara. Roller Lash Mascara is my favorite for lower lashes because since I do have really long eyelashes, I don't want them to look super like, you know, dramatic and full. I just want to get a little bit of color on them. And this is like almost running out. So it's like barely gives me anything, but it's still like there, you know? That's why I wanted to get a brown mascara so bad, because it's like not so like dark. I'm gonna get my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. It's like $3. My hands are always a mess after it. So I'm gonna pick a lip liner. Literally all my lip liners are like the same. My favorite lip liners are NYX lip liners, Morphe lip liners, ELF lip liners are good. I usually have a lot of brown colors. This lip liner matches my eyeshadow so good. And this one is in Sandstorm. I love this NYX lip liner in Sandstorm. I got this at Ulta the other day. Not when I went yesterday, but when I went the other time. And in the middle of that, I'm going to use this NYX lipstick in Dainty Days. It looks like this. But a lot of my center like lipsticks usually stay the same. I usually use the same ones. I just got that one yesterday because I've been looking for it everywhere. But before I use that one, I also use a ColourPop lippy stick in Cookie, and this is a perfect center shade as well, because I like if you use something lighter in your inner like center of your lip, your lips will look bigger and it'll give the illusion of bigger lips. And then I also love the Morphe lipstick in no, this one. That one's in Boy Toy, which is more of a brown color. But this one is a really good inner, like, brighten up shade. It's like, has like a... This is so beautiful. I love this one too. And it's only like $8, I think. So, these are really good too. And I got these at the Morphe store. So, this is the look completed. This is what it's looking like up close and personal. And this camera do not be lying, guys. So that is it. That is a little chit chat get ready with me that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that I can start doing more of these videos again, because I haven't done one of these videos in a long time. But I'm gonna get back to it ASAP. So anyways, comment down below any other videos you guys want to see from me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.